The single mother suddenly realized that the strange man her son had just brought home was actually a murderer. Now that his identity was exposed, the man dropped his act. He tied up both the mother and son, but Kate felt something was very odd. The man's movements were exceedingly gentle, as if he was afraid of hurting her with the ropes. What shocked Kate even more was that the man voluntarily went to cook a meal. He even carefully blew on the food to cool it before feeding it to her. He also tidied up the entire house. The killer's name was Jack. He had just escaped from prison that morning when he ran into Kate's son Henry. Under threat from Jack, Henry had no choice but to bring him home. However, Jack didn't harm Kate and her son. He promised he would leave once night fell, but just to be safe, he had to tie them up. They barely made it till evening. Just as Jack was about to leave, he saw police cars patrolling outside. Left with no choice, Jack had to stay one more night. The next morning, Jack prepared a table full of breakfast dishes. Kate had never tasted such delicious food before, but just then, the doorbell rang. Jack quickly held Kate behind the door and had Henry answer it. It turned out to be just their next-door neighbor coming to drop off some peaches. Before leaving, the neighbor kindly reminded Henry that a murderer had just escaped from prison, so he should never open the door for strangers. Luckily, Henry stayed calm throughout and didn't let anything slip. After the neighbor left, Jack praised Henry's performance. For some reason, Jack's single compliment filled Henry with an inexplicable sense of pride. Later that afternoon, their female neighbor suddenly dropped by. She said she needed to go out for a bit and asked Kate to please watch her mentally disabled son. Worried it might jeopardize Jack's safety, Kate was about to refuse. But to her surprise, the neighbor just dropped off her son and ran. Seeing this, Kate had no option but to usher the boy inside. However, Jack wasn't angry at all. He even took the boy out to the yard to play baseball with him. Afterwards, they all sat together in front of the TV. But right then, the news on TV happened to be reporting on the manhunt for Jack. At this moment, the neighbor also returned. She was just about to take her son home when the boy suddenly seemed to realize something.